I'm Tilly. I'm Delta Piggy, and we are an artistic duo of nearly 22 years. Yeah, and we live in Tunbridge in Kent. I'm aged 42. I'm autistic, non-binary, queer, and I've lived experience of autism. I was thrown out at 16 and lived in all sorts of places, foyers, like in Devonfoy and hostels, you name it. And I'm pleased to say I'm not in that situation now. But we are freelance performers and visual artists, and also recently qualified as a fitness instructor. And my practice, a lot of it is about being proud of being neurodiverse and wanting to create spaces that feel welcoming and not too overstimulating and like sensory and all the rest of it. So like what we do with our film is part of the Bubble Club, 6 times the end Brick Lane. It's an accessible nightclub with cabaret and chill out space and puffing woolly. That's actually what we're going to talk to you about for part of this programme. I would really love to give Puffing and Wooling to Puffing and Wooling. What I mean is Puffing and Wooling is for people to be themselves and to be in the moment and to like decompress and not be overwhelmed by things. And then I sort of think that I don't get to do that. I don't get, like, it's about self-care and taking time, and I don't get to do that with Puffing and Wooling. I just am relentlessly trying to get bookings and need money. And so I do care greatly about what I do. I like to think that every experience we give to people, we're giving the best that we can. But for a long time I felt that actually we could give more, we could do better if I had more time and space to actually breathe and to actually take it back to basics and think about where we're going with it. And one thing I'd really love to be able to do is to create some kind of guide, like a Puffing Wooling kind of little booklet, which could give suggestions to how people can do it outside of sessions, in their own home, on a bus, on a train, wherever they may be, with all different people or even their pets. And also being able to, one important thing that came out of doing our sessions is sometimes people needed to share some very difficult things, and people could get distressed and maybe even triggered by some things. And so we wanted to provide some helplines and just some extra advice so that people don't feel that they come to a session that they're just left on their own with all these feelings building up. We think it would be important, and it just would be nice to have. We've always in our work normally like given mementos to people, things they can take away with them, like a little gift from us, like the gift that keeps on giving, as it were. We'd love to be able to do that, but we don't have time, we don't have resources. So that's one thing, and we think that we would gain a lot from being part of a cohort, not feeling so alone, because being a freelancer, you're on your own and it can be very lonely and daunting, and we would love to be able to get that sort of reassurance and that sort of positivity and encouragement from others that are doing the same programme. I'm sure that we could all learn a lot from each other, and like being mentored, because so far I've not been able to find someone who could actually do that for me. So to know that is weaved as part of like the actual programme, the offering, would be fantastic. And then obviously the fact that we're getting paid some money to do it helps, because again it means that we can justify doing it, because otherwise a lot of time we could spend doing things not getting paid, and think we do need to live. So yeah, I think we could give a lot to the programme as well. That I've lived experience of all different things, diverse experiences. As I think I said at the start, I'm 42 as well, so I've got lots of life experience and career experience, all like different things I can bring to the table that are not necessarily everybody's viewpoint. And then we could give puffing woolly, we could give self-care vibes to people, because we know that freelancers, creative people, it's relentless. We're always needing to try and find work and get money to live, and it's just a very high pressured, lot of competition, and so to be able to give people that time to relax and be themselves and celebrate themselves and what they're achieving. I think that's what we can give. And then lastly, leadership quite often means to me is stressful and it's difficult, and I feel like I don't have a seat at the table, and I really want to be part of that world. I want to feel that my voice matters and that I can actually contribute to positive change in the world, but quite often, I feel marginalised. I don't feel that I get that opportunity, and also I think that leadership is about listening and about letting everybody have their say. Having a diverse range of viewpoints, and not just one person that helms or barking orders at everybody. I do really that's a dictatorship to me. That's not leadership. Anyway, thank you. You take care now.